Oh, he's so cute. You're gonna paint him red and black and have him replace me, aren't you? Well, I won't have it!
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers The Last Night Deluxe Class SQWEEKS. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have a nice image of Squeak. So like, do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do ya? No. On this side of the box, we have another image of Squeaks. He's so cute, and we have a two-word bio for him. He is the Autobots amigo. Sí, es mi amigo! Mi amigo Squeaks! Anyway, on the side of the box, we just have Transformers. Hey, look, his name is Squeaks. Hey, look, it's from a movie. On the top here, you got Prime, you got Bumblebee, you have Drift. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots or cross-sales. Warning! Please don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. And that's basically it for the packaging. So, moving right along, here we have little Squeaks, and he is just precious. He is precious, a precious little thing, and I just want to hold him and love him and just have him be my little buddy forever. And that's my professional opinion right there. But I like Squeaks. I like him. This is actually a really cool, fun little figure. So here he is. You can see he's a little scooter. And we can get in close here so we can take a look at the details. If the camera will focus, there we go. Got some nice silver paint right here. You got some transparent blue plastic right there for the headlights. He is covered in what I'm assuming is rust, although it looks like he just got smeared in poo. But hey, we'll call it rust. But he does have some silver rims here. And some detailing on the other side as well. Got the handlebars, all that good stuff. You got the brown seats right there. You got some more rust, aka poo, smeared on him. And the back wheel also has that silver detailing going on there. He's got some silver like thrusters on the back there. And yeah, as far as articulation, you can rotate the handlebars here. It won't rotate the wheel, obviously, but you can rotate the handlebars if you want to. This front wheel will move from side to side, but it's really meant to kind of lock in place. There's a little nub right there that just goes into a little port in there. It's supposed to hold it in place. It doesn't hold it in securely, but it's just a place for it to rest. And you can see he has a little kickstand here. The wheels do roll quite freely, which is nice. And yeah, and he does include this little trailer here, which again, just done in that blue plastic with the rust on it. Looks all rusty or poo smeared, whatever you want to call it. Not a whole lot to it. You got the hitch right here. On the underside, you do have some old detail. You do have 4 rolling wheels, and you can attach this to the back of Squeaks. If you raise this up, you got a little socket right here, and it's just a little ball joint that you just pop in, snaps into place, holds on nice and secure. You bring up the kickstand, and there you have Squeaks with his little trailer. And it all does roll very nicely, very smoothly, which is cool. You can, move that from side to side. You can rotate that there. So, yeah. Well, there you have that. And for comparison, here he is with Prime, and yes, this scooter is as big as a truck. Sure, okay, sure. Here he is with Barricade, and this scooter is bigger than a car. Sure, yeah, okay. Here he is with Berserker. Sure, yeah, alright. There you go. He does also include a weapon. He does include his gun here, which is basically a gun made of guns. Which, sure, yeah, alright. That's just dangerous looking in so many ways, but got some good detail to it. And you can store this in a couple different spots here. You have 2 ports right up here, so you can just store that right up top if you want to. You do have ports on either side here, and you can just plug that on right there if you want to. So you have a couple options for how you want to store his weapon. He does also have kind of like a battle mode. In his alt mode here, you can open up these side panels here. You can open those up, and you got some details molded in there, and you can raise up this section, which reveals some guns that are picked out in silver. And that's basically like some kind of like battle mode or something. And leave these guns plugged in up here if you want to. So yeah, you can do that. It's a thing. It's a thing you can do. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just leave all that closed up, and yay, it's a trailer smeared with poo. I'm sorry. But another thing you can do with the little trailer here, which is pretty cool, we just pop this off the ball joint here, put his kickstand back down. You can take the hitch here and just swing that underneath. You can open these up and bring this up. This is pretty cool. I dig this. Open this up, bring all this back like that, and just kind of angle that up like that. And then you take these side bits and you fold these down. Then you take this ramp, fold that down, and you can have a little repair bay, which is pretty cool. You can see there's some molded detail in there. You got some more rust going on there. And you do have some features here. You can extend this arm here at the side. You just raise up this bit here. This little claw is just done in a soft plastic. The claw's on a ball joint. It is on a swivel at the base and also a hinge at the base. And you also have a hinge here, and you have that hinge here as well as rotation. And again, this little claw is on a ball joint, so you can pretty much do what you want with that. And you have a little repair bay. And you also have a little toolbox here that you can open up. And we have some little bits in here that you can store. So I can get them out. You got little handlebars here. And that's meant for his robot mode. But you can store those in the little toolbox. And you get a bionic arm here, which is nicely detailed. And we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, you can have a little repair bay here for Mr. Squeeks. And that's pretty cool. I dig that. You got the little ramp there, and you can just go woo, and right off into action. So I dig that. That is legit awesome. I really like that. So, whoops, sorry, buddy, didn't mean to knock you over. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I really do like that. Again, there's some nice molded detail going on in here. Down the ramp as well, and even the inside of the toolbox has some molded detail as well. It's pretty cool. I like that. I like that very much. So we'll put that off to the side for now. So let's get down to transforming Lord Squeakerton, shall we? So first thing you want to do is you want to come back here and just raise up this little panel here. You want to take the handlebars and just rotate them around like that. And once you've done that, you can take this rear wheel and just bring that down. You can see that tab that just goes in right in there. And then you come to the front wheel and you just bring that down. You can see there's a little tab that just goes in there. And once you've done that, you take the wheels and you just rotate them sideways like that. And then you can just come up here and bring up his little arms at the shoulder and bring them down at that hinge. Bring that up, bring that down. And then you want to unclip this front section here, which does hold on quite securely. There you go. Just unsnap that and just bring that up. That's on a double hinge in there, and you just rotate that like that. And we'll just leave that alone for now, and now we will concentrate on the rear section. So it's already done on its own, but you want to take this section and bring that back. Then you want to open this section up right here, and in here is his head. You can see how everything sits in there. And you just take this, bring that up, and then you're going to take all this and just collapse it in. So that's going to come up, all this is going to come in, and boop, just collapse in like that. And once you've done that, you can take this chest piece here and just bring that up at an angle, and that will just snap in right there, like that. And at this point now, we can bring up the wheel, bring that out to the side, bring out the wheel, bring that to the side. Now we got his little wheel feet. And now for the head, you just want to rotate the head so it's facing forward. You want to straighten out this hinge right here, like that. And then bring this down. And you got a tab, a slot right there. I'll just tab in. Then you just bring down his eyes. You bring down his face. And you bring down his little helmet. And there you have Lord Squeakerton in his robot mode, and he is just adorable. He is so adorable. I love him. I love him so much. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Anyway. But he's just too cute. You know what I think? I think the producers were like, you know what? You know that BB-8 from the Star Wars movie? We need a robot like that. We need a little cute robot in this movie. That's what we need. That's what people love. They're working on one of those. I feel like that's what they were thinking when they came up with Squeaks. And yeah, he's adorable. I love him. I love him so much. Now let's get in close on that little noggin of here. Look at those big eyes. Anyway, you see, you got some nice silver paint there around the eyes there. Silver paint there and there. I believe his eyes are like legit flashlights. I mean, not flashlights, but legit light bulbs. And if I can get this open, I think it would have been nice if they had actually, painted those bits. I could probably take a silver Sharpie and just color those in. But, yeah, still nice. He's got his little helmet here, which again is covered in rust. And yeah, and you get some details that are revealed here in robot mode. Right there. So you get some of those details there. Again, picked out in silver. He's got his little backpack there. He's got like a little rocket pack going on now. He's pretty cool. He's so cute. Anyway, articulation-wise, his head can rotate. His head doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it. You can kind of raise his head up and go, hey. But you can raise his head up a bit here on that hinge, and you can get it to rotate a little bit more, but you can't get too much rotation out of him just due to the way the helmet just kind of bumps into stuff back there. So you can't really move his head all that much. You can kind of get him looking up, but you're kind of disconnecting his head from his body. His little arms, they do rotate. They're actually on like a soft ratchet. You can do a full 360 and you have that little hinge here, which on this side is really tight, but, it can move up. It can move down. His little wheels, as you can see, they can move out due to transformation and kind of, shift around a little bit, but they don't really do too much. You can move them down on this hinge if you want to. But, again, what purpose that serves, I don't know. You can get them. No, I don't know. It doesn't really serve much purpose. But hey, there are things that can move if you need them to move for you. So there you go. Now, if you notice, he doesn't have any like hands at the moment, and that's where the little handlebars come in. You can take these and plug these up in there, and now he has some handlebar hands. If you want that going on. If you don't want that going on, you can remove one of them, and you can give him the bionic arm here, and that will just plug in like that if you want to. You can have that going on, and he can also hold the gun with his bionic arm. That's why I'm calling it the bionic arm, just because. Although it does make him a little front heavy, so in order to kind of counterweight, counterbalance things a bit, you have to put the kickstand down so you can lean back, and there you can hold the gun up just fine now. So you got some options there, and if you don't want him using the bionic arm, you can just remove that, and there is a post right back here, and you can just plug the gun directly into his arm like that if you want to. So you got options, and options are good. So there you go. So let me just give him this little handle bar hand back, and these, as you can see, they are made of a soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking them or anything. Now we can bring in this little repair bay here, and of course you can just have them hanging out there if you want to. Totally up to you. Or what you can do is you can collapse all this back up. Just bring that up, bring it down, collapse all that back down, close that up, and then you just bring this up and bring these side panels up. You can see our little tabs right there that go in the slots on the sides there. You can bring those up like that. You can bring this section up, bring these panels down, and you bring this all the way up like that. Make sure that hitch stays folded up. And you can take this, and there is this tab right here that will go into this slot right here. And you can just attach that like that. And he has a big backpack with a bunch of guns up top. So you can have that going on if you want to. And then, give him his bionic arm and his giant gun made of guns, and he is now just adorably dangerous. And yeah. Hey, why not? Dare I say why not? But I do quite like him, man. I like this guy. I like him. Oh, there you go. Now for comparison. Here he is with Barricade. And you know what? We'll bring in Berserker too. Just so you can see how he scales there with the other Deluxes. He's an extremely small Deluxe, but he is a Deluxe. So there you have that. Here he is with Voyager Prime. You can see how he scales there with the Triple B, the big boss bots. You can see, obviously, way smaller than Prime, as he should be, obviously. Yeah, that's... And just because here he is with Titan's Return Wheelie, just so you can see how he scales there with the Titan's Return Legends. You can see he's actually even a little shorter than a Legends class toy from Titan's Return, so there you go. And yeah, that's basically it for Mr. Squeaks. Hey, you hold on to your gun, man. You hold on to your gun with your bionic arm. He doesn't really hold the gun too securely. You can kind of knock it out pretty easy. But yeah, I like Squeaks. I dig him. He is just adorable. I love him, and he has his gun made of guns, and he's just adorably dangerous with his gun made of guns, and I just like him. I really like him. He's just so cute. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I really like him. He's cute. He's really fun to mess with. I dig him. I very much dig him. So there you go. Now, if you would like any Transformers movie toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my Transformers movie toys playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers The Last Night Deluxe Class Squeaks, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face! Teacher, watch your bliska dish! Brr?